What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Christmas movie review. Today I am talking about 1998's Jack Frost. And this movie is an all-timer for me, probably in my top 5, top 10 of Christmas movies of all time. Me and my mother used to watch this all the time. We loved it when I was a kid. And now that I'm on my own, it's even more sad, right? Because poor Charlie here in the movie loses his father, and his father was Jack Frost, and he was in the Jack Frost band, and he was ripping guitar and harmonica, and there's honestly some music from this band that Michael Keaton himself actually performs, and I have it on my Christmas playlist. It's a really good song, and it's like different Christmas music because it's like, it rocks, you know, it's like rock and roll, man. And the music, the rhythm, baby. But the family here, like the dog and just the three of them, the husband, wife, and the kid, and then the wife ends up on her own because the father dies, leaving a gig one night. You know, spoilers, I'm explaining an over 20-year-old movie to you guys, but still, you know, if you haven't seen it for yourself, go check it out. But the premise of this movie is the guy isn't always around for his kid, and he's got a gig on Christmas, and it's snowing, and he's like, fuck this, why am I going to this gig? I got a wonderful, happy family at home, I'm going home. And the guys are like, hell yeah, let's go home. And he heads home by himself, and the windshield wipers aren't working so good, and he spins off the road, and he has a car accident and dies on his way home to his family. And then a year goes by, and the following Christmas, and the young boy Charlie makes a wish on his dad's magic harmonica, and the dad comes back as the snowman. So the kid gets to spend one more week or one more couple days with his pops and gets to hang out with his dad that he never really got to hang out with because his dad was always busy. He gets to show him the hockey trick shot, right? Like, this movie is so good and it's so heartfelt, and I remember so much of this movie. Rewatching it last night, though, there was, you know, just the look of the snowman itself, it does creep me out just a little bit. I don't know why. I was like, damn, I don't remember always being creeped out by this snowman. You know, like, there's a little bit of a creepy snowman by the time, like, he's like melting and shit. I'm like, I'm a little bit disturbed. But by the end of the movie, when he turns back from himself, or from the snowman into himself, and his wife sees him and goes, Jack, tears down the eyes. I'm just, right, like, just so many tears, so many. Because this movie deserves it, and it's so good. And honestly, where is Jack Frost 2? Like, I need this kid to have made another wish and see his dad again. But like I said in a couple of the previous movie reviews, not everything needs a sequel. But when it has a sequel, I feel like it gets watched more because you think about it more, because there's more than just one. Well, when it's one and you've seen it, you're like, oh, I've seen it. Do I need to see it again? Not necessarily. But this is definitely a movie I try to watch every single year. After losing my own father a couple years back, watching this movie, you know, just hits a little bit harder. But at the same time, I didn't have a relationship with my father like poor Charlie Boy does in this movie with Michael Keaton. If my father was as cool as Michael Keaton, I would fucking try and be wishing on a harmonica, building snowmans all the time, you know what I mean? But this is just one of those movies, man. It gets you right to your feels, but it's so well done. The soundtrack's so good. The cast is really unbelievable. Michael Keaton is Jack Frost. Kelly Preston's the wife. Mark Addy, which most people know him as, oh, I don't know, Robert Baratheon from Game of Thrones season 1 and 2, I think. Maybe just 1. Either way, Mark Addy, it was my favorite part of this movie growing up as a kid, and then now that I've seen him in so many other things, I'm like, oh, this guy's a great actor, actually. And he's just like, you know, Mac, just like an extra dude in this, you know, like, he didn't have to be, like, he was the dad's best friend, you know, helping out the wife with the kid after he's gone type of thing, maybe trying to slide in and be the new husband type of thing, maybe. I mean, she's got to move on, right? The guy's dead, you know, like, I don't know. It's a tough situation, but, Sid Gronick, Henry Rollins, the coach of the hockey team that gets scared shitless from the snowman. We will not be talking about that snowman in this car. Like, there's some great lines in this and great movies. So if you guys haven't seen this, I can't recommend it enough. I mean, what, 26-year-old movie? Still holds up very, very well, and is a friggin' iconic movie. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Overall, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, about an 8 out of 10, and I think that's an 8 out of 10 quality movie, and it might even be a fucking 10 out of 10 as far as how much I like it, but phenomenal movie, man. I really can't say enough good things about it. 101 minutes, so, you know, good little hour 40 runtime, like, yeah, very solid. Solid soundtrack. If you haven't listened to that Michael Keaton Christmas songs, Have a Little Faith, oh, it's so good. Hold on tight, don't lose your faith in me, baby. Just lean a little my way. I'm telling you, check it out. It's really good. Thank you guys for watching. That's enough for me. I always find myself doing something that I'm like, that's going to embarrass me later, but just put it out and forget about it. 4 out of 5 stars from me. If you want to check out all my other movie reviews on my Letterboxd, link for my other apps and my other social medias down in the description below. Go check those out. Sauce me a follow if you would. And if you've made it this far in the video and you'd like to support the channel, the best way to do that is by smashing that like button, subscribing if you're new, hitting that bell so you don't miss future videos and you get the notifications. Make sure you comment below. Thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.